continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
Good evening, everybody. We are live from Marilat Sport and Fitness Center, home of Adrian College Bulldog Volleyball, and we're starting the stream a little earlier than usual because it is a very special day for our seniors. So here's Emma Thackeray being accompanied by her parents. She gets a hug from David Kwan and Hannah Galloway. That is number 1, Emma Thackeray. Here's Maya Minjares, number 17. Gets a hug from Kendall Sullivan. Very emotional moment between Minjares and Sullivan. Kwan and Galloway acknowledging her as well. And our next senior is next we got number 10, Amber Morris. Being accompanied by her family as well. And last but not least, we have number 24, Lana Cox. Being accompanied by her parents. And these are all 4 of our seniors being honored tonight. That was Emma Thackeray, Amber Morris, Maya Minjares, and Lana Cox. And we would like to congratulate our seniors. They will be graduating either in December or May. We wish them the best in their future endeavors, and we're going to cut to a commercial break, but we will be right back in time for Bulldog Volleyball right after this.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more. If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities.
Good evening, everybody. We are live from Marilat Sport and Fitness Center, home of Adrian College Bulldog Volleyball. As tonight, your Adrian College Bulldogs will take on the St. Mary's Bells. I am Forrest Vernier, along with Jake Lukehart, Michael, who is running the top camera, Dylan Knighton, who is taking B-roll footage downstairs. As we are just about to get things started here at Marilat Sport and Fitness Center. As we have a hard-working crew working with us tonight. As it is also senior day, as I mentioned earlier, as moments ago, our 4 seniors were honored and acknowledged. That would be Emma Thackeray, Amber Morris, Maya Minjardes, and Lana Cox. And the St. Mary's Bells, let me take a look at the roster here. Tonight they've got Patricia Settlemeyer, Noralie Mook, Delaney Martian, Abby Reese, Callie Allen, Anna Bradley, Brooklyn Beeler, Carly Fegan, Caroline Cairns, Grace Braselton, Brooke Bolthouse, Juliana Grezisk, Callie Lukowski, and Katrina Regan. The Bells are head coached by Denise Van de Waal, assisted by Ken Davis and Rob Frost. And the Bulldogs, we got Emma Thackeray, Chloe Kaiser, Kendall Sullivan, Kayla Chan, Lauren Bulmer, Jasmine Kaiser, Rainey Atherton, Haley Scott, Amber Morris, Amelia McCombs, Corin Nicolanti, Lily Cipali, Lacey Shaw, Maya Minjardes, Virginia Rowan, Kaylee White, Ava Aker, Megan Reckling, April Cruz, Lana Cox, Phoebe Scott, Brenna Cosell, Megan Feldman, and Peyton Ortel. Bulldogs are head coached by David Kwan in his 13th season, assisted by Hannah Galloway in her 2nd. As the Bells, overall, they are 8-11 this year, 0-4 conference. They have lost 2 in a row. The Bells are 3-3 at home. They've struggled away. They're 2-4 and 3-4 neutral. The Bells' most recent game, they lost to Calvin University. They were swept. They were swept in 3 matches. And the Bulldogs are 5-11, 2-3 for conference. They've won 2 at home and only lost 1, which was their most recent home game, when Trine University came back from a 2-0 deficit to win 3 consecutive matches to take a 3-2 series victory. As it was Madison Dominic for the Thunder who helped her team come all the way back. Also Anna Zellers, cannot forget about her as well. But now the Bulldogs are getting ready to take on the St. Mary's Bells. The Bells have 15 players. The Bulldogs have 34. As you can see, Maya Minjar is giving double high fives to Megan Feldman, Amber Morris, Kendall Sullivan, Haley Scott, and Lana Cox. They will be starting for the Bulldogs, and for the Bells, it will be Callie Allen, Callie Lukowski, also Grace Braselton, Carly Fegan, and here's Lana Cox making the first serve for Adrian College, and here we go. Bells and Bulldogs live at Marilat Sport and Fitness Center, and it's 1-0 Bells as they take the first lead of the night. And it will be St. Mary's ball now. That's Abby Reese making the serve. The set from Sullivan. Amber Morris over the net. There's a dig from Abby Reese. That's over the net. That is 2-0 St. Mary's on the kill. That makes it 740th overall as a team. And there's a nice dig from Minjares. Feldman gets it over the net. There's the set. Grace Braselton goes for the kill, but the Bulldogs recover it. The Bells will not let it hit the floor. That one's dug up from Minjardes. Feldman over the net, and it's going to be the Bells' point again as it went out. It is still the Bells' ball. Abby Reese makes another serve. A dig from Minjardes, set from Sullivan. Morris goes for the kill, and it's dug back up from Fegan. Morris getting it over the net, and Adrian College gets on the board. So here's Maya Minjares, who leads the Bulldogs in digs. In that last game against Thunder, she received her 300th of the season. Now it's 3-2 Bells. That one went a little too far behind the line on the attempt from Grace Braselton. And there's the dig from Delaney Martian. Maya Minjares with the dig. The set from Sullivan. Morris goes for the kill, and it's dug back up from Delaney Martian. Martian with another dig. The set from Reese. Sullivan. Minjardes waits for it, and Feldman going for the point. And a good recovery again from the Bells, getting it to it quick. Feldman with the set to Sullivan, to Chan. Now it's 4-2. That one's barely just got over the net on the serve from Callie Allen. Back in Bulldog territory. Sullivan to Feldman. Dug back up from Abby Reese. That one's over the net. Chan with a block. Now the set from Reese again. Chan tried to block it again, but it got over her fingertips. Amber Morris goes for the kill. And how about this defense from the Bells? And there's the set. And Chan does her thing and blocks it from coming it into the Bulldog territory. So here comes Megan Reckling and Emma Thackeray coming in to substitute for Kendall Sullivan and Megan Feldman. As now Thackeray will be making the serve. Thackeray making her first serve of the night. That one's over the net, and it hits the floor in front of Thackeray. It's now 5-3 Bells. Just like that, the Bells have the ball once again. Then with the serve from Fegan, there's the set from Reckling. Morris goes for the kill, and it made contact with the floor before Allen, it made contact with Allen's hand. It's a 5-4 game now. Amber Morris, one of our 4 seniors, and the set from Reese. Smart play from Minjares as she let that one go by her to make it hit the out territory. And we are tied at 5. Morris trying to help the Bulldogs take the lead. The set from Reese. And no, that one did not hit the floor yet as Virginia Rowan tries getting it over. Minjares now to dig it back up. Reckling to Chan. And another dig. That one's over the net. Emma Thackeray with the dig. Megan Reckling to Rowan. And it's going to hit the floor. Bulldogs take the lead 6-5. And Morris will be making another serve. Goes over the net. Now the dig. The set. And it hits the net. As Cairns couldn't quite get the contact she wanted. Now it's a 2-point game. It's only just the start of things here at Marilat. It is the first period. That one's over the net. A dig from Morris. Now Minjares with a backwards move. And the Bulldogs get another point, 8-5. Morris will be making 4th consecutive serve here. Make it 9-5. Now Morris again. That one went over like a laser. And there's the set. That one's over the net, and it's dug back up from Minjardes. Reckling to Rowan, and it's blocked. But no, that looked like seemed to be an error. The Bulldogs now have 10 points. As there's going to be a timeout for the Bulldogs, but they lead 10-5 in this first period. As let me take a look at the statistics paper. So Amber Morris leads the Bulldogs this season in kills with 185. And Maya Minjares, of course, leads them in digs this season. In fact, as I was saying earlier, she set a record. And we're going to cut to a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back for more volleyball. Bells Bulldogs here at Marilat right after this.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
And we are back as the Bulldogs have a pretty decent start here. They lead 10-5 in this first period. Amber Morris has helped them extend their lead, and will she keep it going here for her team? And there's the dig. That was a dig from Callie Allen. And it gets by Minjardes. The Bells now have 6 in this first period. Now remember how college volleyball works as it's a best-of-5 series matchup. The first team to win 3 out of 5 will win this contest. Now the first 4 periods, the first team to get to 25 points wins, but if it goes to a 5th round, as Kayla Chan makes it 11-6. And she'll be substituted by Rainey Atherton. And as I was saying earlier, if it gets to a fifth period, how the fifth period works is that the first team to get to 15 points wins the entire matchup. And there's the set from Rainey Atherton. Megan Reckling gets it over, and the Bells couldn't recover it. It is 12-6. And so here's Rainey Atherton, the junior from White Pigeon, Michigan, will be serving it. There's the dig from Callie Allen. And that'll be a kill point for Caroline Cairns. The Bells now are trying to get something going here as Atherton and Chan will be on the sidelines. As Minjardes and Scott have now checked back in. There's the set. And Rowan gets the dig. And that one's blocked by Reckling. Over. Rowan and Scott double teaming on it. Scott has to hurry. It is 12-8 in favor of the Bulldogs. This is starting to become a back and forth game. Both teams getting point after point after point. So here's Delaney Martian, the junior from North Judson, Indiana. Megan Reckling with the dig. Rowan goes for the kill, and it's dug back up. Rowan with another set to Reckling, to Morris. And another dig from the Bells. Bulldogs trying to block that one from coming in. Reckling has to hurry, and a one-handed play. Had it for the moment, but Rowan lost contact with it as it is 12-9. Martian will be making her second serve now. That one's over the net. The dig from Morris to Reckling. Morris getting it over the net. That one's set from Graziks. Thackeray with a one-handed play. Two-handed dig from Morris. And another dig from Allen. Dig again from Morris. Reckling with a one-handed play over the net. And Scott blocks it. And it hits the ground. 13-9. Here comes Sullivan and Feldman. Substituting for Reckling and Thackeray. Now here's Kendall Sullivan making her first serve of the night. As it's dug up. That'll be a point for the Bells. It is 13-10 Adrian College. And we want to thank you very much for those of you watching at home. And if you haven't done so yet, pull up a chair and get your microwave popcorn. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Enjoy the game, I should say. That one's over the net, and it goes, and the flag goes up. Good job by the officials, keeping their eyes on the ball. And so here's Lana Cox, another one of our seniors. She is from Rivez Junction, Michigan. Graduated from Leslie High School. And that one's dug up from Grazik. Scott making it go over the net. Lana Cox with the dig. Sullivan. Feldman making the set. And that one just stays in within the corner. 15-10 Bulldogs. Lana Cox now going to make her second consecutive serve. Lana Cox. That one went over really fast. And the set from Settlemeyer. And on an error, it will be the Bulldogs' point yet again, 16-10. Lana Cox now making another serve in the dig from Martian. And the block from Megan Feldman, and she helps Adrian College get their 17th. Lana Cox making another phenomenal serve, and there's the set. And another block from Feldman. Feldman has showed some really great defense in this first period. It is now 18-10. And we're going to have another timeout for the Bulldogs. We're going to cut to a break for a minute. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back from the home of Adrian College Sports and Adrian College Television. I'm Forrest Vernier.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
And we are back here at Marilat Sport and Fitness Center. Bulldogs lead 18-10 over the St. Mary's Bells as Lana Cox is going to get back to work here, making her 5th consecutive serve here. And some of the Bulldogs on the sidelines giving her the good luck magic fingers. That one gets over the net. Allen gets it over, and a nice stick from Cox. Morris goes for the kill, and she does it. 19-10 Adrian College. Lana Cox now making another serve, and it's too far. 19-11 now. As Abby Reese has rechecked in back into this game, along with Callie Likowski. Reese dribbles the ball for a little bit, making sure the inflation's good before she serves it. As Morris makes a nice serve. That one's over the net. Majaris has to hurry. Now Cox. And the set from Reese. 19-12 now. Abby Reese now will be making the serve for the Bells. That one's over the net. Minjares with another dig to Sullivan. Now Feldman. And the dig from Abby Reese. Another one from Martian. And Braselton. Sullivan to Morris. And it'll be the Bulldogs' ball now again. 20-12. And Minjares, she will be making her first serve. That one's over the net. And it just stays within the out-of-bounds line. 21-12. Bulldogs are on a good pace to take this first period. That one's over again, but it's set from Fegan. Lana Cox with the dig. Sullivan now to Morris. But the flag goes up in Bulldog territory, and so it will be their point on an error, I believe. 22-12 now. Minjares with another serve. And the dig from Allen. And it hits the net. Bulldogs 2 away from taking period number 1. Jars making another serve here. And the dig from Allen. And the set from Reese. Kayla Chan tried blocking it, but it gets right past her fingertips. Morris with a slight play over the net. Cox has to hurry, makes a one-handed play. Feldman over the net. Dug back up from Reese. And it hits the net in front of Chan. 24-12, Adrian College. They're a point away from taking the first period and taking a 1-0 lead. Taking a 1-0 lead in this best-of-5 series. Minjars making another serve. And Reese misses it on the one-handed attempt. And both teams will switch sides. But your final score in the first period, Adrian College 25, St. Mary's College 12, as we're going to take a break here. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back soon for more Bulldog Volleyball.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrive today, and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
And we are back here at Maryland Sport and Fitness Center. A good start so far, the Bulldogs, as they lead this series 1-0 as they won the first period 25-12 over the Bells. But they're switching sides for the second. As we are live, this is the home of Adrian College Sports and Adrian College Television. I'm Forrest Vernier, your play-by-play announcer. Jake Lukehart is directing, changing scores on the computer. We also got Michael Hale on our crew tonight. He is running the top camera. And Dylan Knighton, who is taking some B-roll footage. As we are just about to get things going here for period number 2. But Amber Morris and Lana Cox and Maya Minjarez helped lead the Bulldogs to a victory for the first period. And serving it is Juliana Grazik. And it's over the net. Lana Cox with the dig. Kendall Sullivan with the set. Morris, one of our seniors, gets it over the net. And Cox makes a one-handed play, and it goes way outside. And the Bells, for the second period in a row, start off with a 1-0 lead. Lana Cox with another spectacular dig. Megan Feldman over the net. We are tied at 1. Megan Feldman does it again. It's Kayla Chan checking in now, taking over for Haley Scott. It's Maya Minjardes is going to pick up back where she left off. She'll have the first serve for the Bulldogs. Minjardes with a diving dig. And there's a set from Delaney Martian. Good job by Lana Cox keeping an eye on the ball. But the Bulldogs lead 2-1 now in period number 2. Minjardes with a second serve in a row now to start the second. And it gets by Sullivan. That was Callie Allen. Helped get the point for the Bells, and she will now be making the serve. As that one's over the net now, Lana Cox with the dig. Feldman. And it'll be the Bulldogs' point, as that made contact with Carly Fegan's hand before it touched the floor. Or else that would have been an out, as Feldman and Sullivan go to the sidelines. Emma Thackeray with the serve, but it hits the net. But her teammates letting her know that it's okay. As Lukowski makes her way towards the sidelines, being substituted by Caroline Cairns. That one's over the net. Minjardes with the dig. Megan Reckling to Morris. That one's dug by Allen. It is now 4-3 Bulldogs as they take back the lead. Lana Cox will be substituted by Virginia Rowan. That one's over the net on the serve from Morris. Minjardes with another dig. Reckling has to hurry. Minjardes with a backwards play on the dig. The set. And it's blocked. But it lands in the foul territory. Both teams now have 4 points. So here's Abby Reese making the serve for the Bells. The dig from Thackeray. Now Reckling. Thackeray gives the Bulldogs back the lead. It is 5-4 Adrian College. Atherton and Scott checking back in, substituting for Maya Minjardes and Kayla Chan. So here's Atherton again making the serve. Hits the net, and we're tied again at 5. Chan will be coming back in for Atherton. Or excuse me, Chan will be going on the sidelines with Atherton. Minjardes and Scott are back in. Emma Thackeray with the dig. Virginia Rowan has to hurry. Reckling couldn't get to it in time. And the Bells take the lead 6-5. So here's Delaney Martian. She makes the serve. Looked like Thackeray thought it was going out, but it lands just within the corner, giving the Bells their 7th point of this second period. So here's Martian making another serve. Thackeray with a two-hand dig. Morris gets the kill point. 7-6. Sullivan and Feldman coming back in for Reckling and Thackeray. Sullivan now making the serve. There's a set from Graysick. Sullivan dives for it and misses. 8-6 in favor of the St. Mary's Bells. Caroline Cairns. Lyman Jars with another dig. And Rowan gets it over the net, gives the Bulldogs their 7th point. Lana Cox checking back in, taking over for Rowan. As Rowan has a quick conversation with Quan. Cox with the serve. Cox with the one-hand dig. Sullivan gets to it in time. Now the set and another set. Goes for the point. Cox with the dig. Now Sullivan to Morris. And there's a dig from Martian. Sullivan again with another dig. Now Manjares with the dig. Morris. And it makes contact with Fegan's hand before it touches the ground, and we are tied at 8. Lana Cox now trying to help the Bulldogs reclaim the lead. But it's the Bells who take back the lead. 9-8. So here's Grasick. The set from Cox. Now to Sullivan. To Morris. That was a great dig from Fegan. Now Sullivan. Feldman now goes for the point. And the Bells quickly recover it. But it goes out. We are tied at 9. It is the Bulldogs' ball again. Kayla Chan checks back in, being substituted by Scott. And that was a dig from Fegan. Allen goes for the kill point, and she's got it. Bells now have a 10-9 lead. Here's Allen getting it over the net. Now the dig from Morris. Feldman. The flag goes up. It is 11-9 Bells. As that one went outside the line to the right. Allen out the serve. Amber Morris with a good dig. Now Manjares. Morris again hitting it over the net. As Marcia now at the dig. Now Sullivan to Chan. And it's blocked by Lukowski. It's 12-9 Bells. And St. Mary's starting to have something going here. So here's Callie Allen with the serve. Floats over the net, but it gets over. But Morris, and now with the dig from Allen. That one's over the net. The dig from Minjardes to Sullivan. Now Morris, but it gets by Sullivan. Bounces in front of Cox. It is 13-9 Bells. And we're going to get a timeout, and we're going to take a break for a minute, but we'll be right back after these messages from YouTube.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn.
13-9 Bells so far in period number 2. As both teams just had the timeout. But Callie Allen has led the Bells to making the extension to their lead. Will there be more here? We'll find out. Sullivan with the set. Feldman goes for the point, and then it's dug back up from Grasick and Allen. But Feldman now with the gentle set, and it hits. But the Bulldogs will get the point on an error. Sullivan now comes to the sidelines, so here is Megan Feldman. She'll be making her first serve. And there's the dig. Set. Over the net. Minjares with the dig. Reckling. One-handed play over. The set from Grasick. And the Bells get the kill. 14-10 now. Emma Thackeray coming back in for Feldman. Also Caroline Cairns checking back in for the Bells. That one's over the net. Smart play by Thackeray, letting it go by her as it goes out on the right side. Lana Cox being substituted by Virginia Rowan. It's Amber Morris now as a serve. It's the Bulldogs' ball. And there's the set. Morris with the dig. Reckling to Rowan. Hits the net. Bells have a 15-11. The Bells lead 15-11. Abby Reese, who has also done well in this game so far for St. Mary's, will make another serve. And Thackeray again with a good eye there on the ball. Minjares and Chan will be substituted by Atherton and Scott. As Atherton picks up the ball for Adrian College, she'll make the serve, and it's dug up. Atherton went for the one-handed play but missed. It is 16-12 Bells. Here's Delaney Martian. She'll be making another serve here. That one's over the net. And Thackeray couldn't quite get the contact she wanted on the dig. It is 17-12 in favor of the St. Mary's Bells. And that one's over the net. Emma Thackeray with the dig. Megan Reckling to Rowan. And Grasick. Minjares with another dig. Reckling tried making it go over, but it hits the net. Reckling will be substituted by Sullivan. And the Bells are really starting to pull away here. They lead 18-12 now. So here's Martian with the serve. Sullivan to Rowan. That one's dug back up. A set over the net on Sullivan with the set. Rowan with the hit. Bulldogs get their 13th. Feldman now coming back in for Thackeray. Thackeray makes her way towards the sidelines, being greeted by her teammates. Kendall Sullivan making the serve over the net. And the Bells get their 19th on the error. So here's Callie Lukowski. She'll be taking over for Carly Fegan. Here's Cairns will make the serve. Rowan to Sullivan. Rowan, and it's the Bulldogs' point. Fegan now back in Substituting for Cairns. Now Rowan with the nice serve. Morris tries to block it. The Bells trying to recover it. And Rowan to Sullivan to Morris. The dig from Allen. Rowan has to hurry, makes a nice dig. Feldman now making it go over. And that was a set from Graysick. Over the net, now Sullivan. The set again from Graysick. Hits the net, blocked. But the Bells refuse to let it touch the floor. Morris. Whose point will it be? It will be the Bells. As the fans do not seem to agree with the call. But it was close. But the Bells now lead 20-14 here at Marilat. And they are really starting to pull away. So if the Bells win this period, the series will be tied at a game apiece. But if the Bulldogs turn things around and come back, they will have a 2-0 lead. As David Kwan is giving some advice for his Bulldogs, letting him know that even if they don't win this one, you know, it's not over just yet, because it is a best-of-5 series. But both teams are learning a lot from each other tonight. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. I've been a little under the weather this week, but hoping to feel better soon. So I've been having kind of a cough today, but I'll be all right. It's just the seasonal allergies kind of kicking in. Once again, that time of the year, but the Bulldogs get point number 15. Kayla Chan now comes back in for Haley Scott. Here's Manjarez taking the serve, and there's the set. And another set, 13-4. It is 21-15 now. Here's Callie Allen making the serve for the Bells. The set from Sullivan. Now Feldman getting it over. It'll be the Bulldogs' point. As Adrian College trying to get something going here. Megan Feldman has the ball for the Bulldogs. She'll be making the serve. Gets over the net. The dig from Allen. And it briefly hit the net, but it's still in play. Morris went for the point, but it's dug back up from Fegan. Sullivan getting it back over. Majaris has to hurry. Now Sullivan showing some defense. What a dig again from Minjares. That ball came at her really quick, and she had to act fast. Minjares again with the set. And Rowan. And the Bulldogs get another point. But the Bells still have a 21-17 lead here in this second period. Feldman still has the ball. Will be making another serve. She gets it over. There's the dig from Fegan. And a block from Chan. But it's still in play. Minjardes to Sullivan to Chan. Still in play. That one's over on the one-handed play. And it just stayed in. It's Rowan chase after it, but the ball just landed in territory. Within the line. That one's over the net. Feldman with the set to Sullivan. Morris goes for the kill. Bulldogs get point number 18. So now here's Morris making the serve. A little awkward move on the dig, but the Bells recover. Sullivan to Rowan. It'll be the Bulldogs' point, as that one lands in front of Graysick. And looks like we're going to get another timeout here at Marilat. We're going to take a break for just a minute, but the Bells lead 22-19 from the home of Adrian College Sports. I'm Forrest Vernier.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on...
Bells lead 22-19, but the Bulldogs trying to close the gap here in the second period. Amber Morris going to try to pick up right where she left off here, as the Bulldogs trying to turn things around in the second. And another block from Chan, but the Bells again recover it. Feldman with the set. Majars and Rowan to Chan. And the set from Graysick. Bells get point number 23. And the Bells are 2 away now from evening up this series at a game apiece. Graysick will be making the serve for the Bells, and it's dug by Feldman. A smart play from Graysick, letting the ball drop in foul territory, and they're 1 away from evening it up at a game apiece. And Abby Reese will be serving it for the Bells. Sullivan to Rowan. And the Bulldogs get the point now. And Scott will now take over for Minjardes. Kayla Chan now will be making the serve. That one's over the net. Now the dig. That one's over, and it's blocked from Rowan. Feldman with the dig. And Chan, Morris has to hurry but can't get to it. 25-20 Bells. Series tied at a game apiece. And we're going to cut to a commercial break, but we will be back for the third period. Stay tuned for more Bulldog Volleyball from the home of Adrian College Sports and Adrian College Television. I'm Forrest Vernier.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions.
Live from Marilat Sport and Fitness Center, this best-of-5 series matchup between the Bulldogs and the Bells is tied at 1 game apiece. Therefore, there will be a 4th period, but right now we're about to start the 3rd as the Bells beat the Bulldogs in the second 25-20. Adrian College had a great start, but the Bells turned things around and then started pulling away. Bulldogs tried closing the gap, but the Bells just held on to a 5-point victory in the second. Both teams have switched sides. And that's what they have to do for every period. And Lana Cox will start things off for the Bulldogs. Makes the serve, and there's a dig from Martian. And the Bells, for the 3rd period in a row, take the lead first, 1-0. Here's Graysick making the first serve in the 3rd for the Bells. Cox with a diving dig. Morris hits it over. And the dig from Martian. Manjardas again. Sullivan to Morris. And it's dug back up from Martian. Scott tries blocking it. And Cox with a one-handed play. Morris waits for it. Makes the dig. And it's blocked by Feldman and Scott. And Morris, as all 3 of them kept a good eye on it as Kayla Chan comes back in for Scott. Just like that, it is 1-1 in the 3rd. Manjarres makes the serve, and the dig from Graysick. Allen over the net, and it gets through Chan. 2-1 Bells. That one gets over the net from Allen. Hits the net. Chan did not expect that one to come to her like that. It is 3-1 in favor of the Bells. And there's the set. Now Graysick. Martian. And it's the point for the Adrian College. Here comes Reckling and Thackeray taking over for Sullivan and Feldman. Here's Thackeray, one of our 4 seniors. And there's a dig from Fegan. And a nice dig from Thackeray. Manjarres passing it back to Thackeray. Dug back up from Allen. And Chan with great defense again makes it 3-3 on the block. Thackeray now will be making her second consecutive serve. There's a set. Morris does a good job watching over it, going into foul territory as the Bulldogs take back the lead in the third, 4-3. And whoever wins here will have a 2-1 lead. That one's over the net from 14, Lukowski. That one's dig, set, over the net. Thackeray with one-handed play, couldn't get the contact that she wanted. It is 4-4. Here's Carly Fegan making the serve. That one almost goes into the bleachers. And the Bells have a 5-4 lead. Here's Fegan making another serve. Thackeray with the dig. Morris tried getting to it, but it bounces by her. It is 6-4 Bells. Fegan now making her second consecutive serve, and it hits the net. It's a 1-point game now. Here comes Rowan, substituting for Cox. It's now Morris making another serve. That one gets over. Bells have to recover. Kayla Chan ties it up again. Chan getting double high fives from Rowan and Reckling. And Morris getting it over. It is 7-6 Bulldogs on a great serve from Morris. She'll be making another one. That one's over. The dig from Allen to Martian. Rowan couldn't get enough altitude on the dig, and the Bells have the ball again. We are tied at 7. The series is tied at a game apiece. That one's over the net. Morris to Reckling. Rowan goes for the kill. And she's got it. 8-7 Bulldogs. Atherton and Scott coming back in for Chan and Minjades. Atherton making her first serve of the third. That one gets over. The dig from Fegan to Graysick to Cairns. Reckling, Morris hits the net. We are tied at 8. Chan and Minjares coming back in. No, excuse me, Chan is not coming back in just yet. It will be Scott instead. And the serve from Martian. Rowan now trying to get another point. The Bulldogs lead 9-8 now. Sullivan and Reckling coming back in for Sullivan and Feldman, coming back in for Reckling and Thackeray. And there's the serve from Grasick, 10-8 Bulldogs now. So here's Kendall Sullivan, the sophomore from Blissfield, Michigan. She makes the serve. And there's the dig from Abby Reese. That one's over the net. Minjares tries to get to it. It is 10-9 Bulldogs. The Bells just got their 9th point of the third. Caroline Cairns now making the serve. Minjares with the dig. Sullivan, Rowan with the one-handed play. Makes it 11-9 Bulldogs. Lana Cox coming back in for Virginia Rowan. Fegan coming back in for Cairns for the Bell's side. And it is the Bulldogs' ball. As Lana Cox now comes back in to make the serve, and she does. And there's the dig from the Bells over the net. Bulldogs get their 12th of the third. Cox now going to make her second serve in a row. Still the Bulldogs' ball. Virginia Rowan getting some quick advice from Quan. Adrian College gets their 13th. Timeout, Bells. But we will be back in just a minute. The Bulldogs lead 13-9 in the third. From the home of Adrian College Sports, I'm Forrest Vernier. Bulldogs lead 13-9 in the third as Lana Cox gets back to work here, making her third consecutive serve here. As it gets over, it's dug up, quickly recovered from Graysick. Sullivan out the set. Morris goes for the kill. Bulldogs make it 14-9 in the third. As David Quan hopes for his team to keep their momentum going here. Lana Cox with her fourth serve in a row. Now she'll have to make the dig. Sullivan with the set. Feldman quickly blocked, recovered. But no, the Bells have the point now on the error. Bells will have the ball now. As Graysick makes the serve. Lana Cox with the dig. Sullivan to Morris. Trying to get the ball back for the Bulldogs. Here's Feldman again making the set. And it's going to hit the floor. Bulldogs get the ball back as they lead 15-10. Here comes Kayla Chan. Scott coming out. Iman Jars, the serve over the net. The set from Graysick. Sullivan went for the diving dig but missed. And the Bells will get the ball back. Callie Allen will be the one serving it for St. Mary's. That one's over the net. Cox has to get to it. Now Sullivan to Morris. And the Bulldogs get the ball back again. Megan Reckling coming in for Sullivan. Sullivan getting the double high fives. Feldman now making the serve. There's the dig from Allen. That one's over the net. Morris has to hurry. Reckling with a good play. And Feldman with a stumble on that play. And just like that, the Bells get the ball back. And this has been back and forth on who gets the serve. That one's over. Emma Thackeray now in for Feldman. Bulldogs get their 17th. So here comes Virginia Rowan taking over for Cox. Amber Morris now serving it for Adrian. And the dig from Allen. That one's over the net. Thackeray has to get to it quick. Reckling to Rowan. And the Bulldogs get their 18th. As they're hoping to keep that momentum going here as Morris makes another serve. And there's a dig from Allen. The set. That one's over the net. Manjares with a one-hand play. Rowan getting it over. Manjares as it gets right by her. It is 18-13 as the Bells have the ball again. Abby Reese will be serving it. That one's over. Hits the net, and by the way it made contact with the net, it looked like the Bulldogs weren't expecting it to go over. And the Bells still have it. Abby Reese making her second serve in a row. Morris with the dig to Reckling. Rowan goes for the point. And Rowan does it again, giving the Bulldogs their 19th. Atherton and Scott will take over from Manjardes and Chan. So here's Atherton. Atherton making the serve for the Bulldogs. That's over. And it's going to go out. Bulldogs get their 20th. Atherton making her second serve in a row. That one gets over. There's the dig. Set. Over the net. Blocked from Scott and Rowan as they double teamed on it. Smart play again from Thackeray. Helps the Bulldogs get their 21st. Timeout again. But the Bulldogs lead 21-14 in the third. They are 4 away from taking a 2-1 lead. We'll be back in just a minute. This is the home of Adrian College Sports. Bulldogs have the lead in period number 3, 21-14 as they're trying to keep pushing their momentum here against the Bells. Atherton with another serve, and there's the dig from Reese. That one's over the net. And Morris couldn't get the contact that she wanted as the Bells get their 15th. So here's Delaney Martian. Excuse me. Chan and Atherton coming to the sidelines. That one's over the net on the serve from Martian. Reckling. That one's over. Almost hit the ground, but quickly recovered by Graysick. Now the set. Morris over the net. That one's blocked. Good job from Reckling and Scott double teaming on it. As they're checking on Manjares as she took a stumble for the moment. Well, you can see the smile on her face. Here's Sullivan. And the Bells get their 16th. And now the question is, can the Bells start to close the gap here? Here's Cairns now making the serve. And Rowan couldn't get the momentum that she wanted on the dig, and the Bells still have the ball now after getting their 17th point. That one's over the net from the serve by Cairns. Rowan, and it goes too far. Bells now have their 18th. Cairns getting it over the net on the serve. Sullivan to Rowan. And whose point will that be? It will be the Bulldogs. Because it made contact with Allen's hand before it made contact with the floor. So here's Rowan. Rowan, the sophomore from Elkhart, Indiana, makes the serve. Now there's a set. Manjarez with the dig. And Feldman gets it over. And a one-handed play. Rowan with the set to Sullivan. Now Morris. And it's blocked. It's blocked, but it goes out on the play from the Bells. And the Bulldogs are one away from taking the third, as it is up to Virginia Rowan as she makes the serve. Set over the net, blocked. And the Bulldogs take a 2-1 lead over the Bells as they win period number 3, 25-18. And we will be going to period number 4 shortly. Stay tuned for more Adrian College Bulldog Volleyball, only on Adrian College Television.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrived today, and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldogs have a 2-1 series over the Bells as we are just getting ready to start period number 4. First one was the Bulldogs. So the first period was the Bulldogs winning it 25-12. And the Bells tied the series up, winning the second 25-20. And moments ago, Virginia Rowan with 2 spectacular serves helped Adrian win the third. So the Bulldogs have to win this one to take this series. But if the Bells win this one, it'll be tied at 2 and they will force a 5th period. As both teams have switched sides. As it will be the Bells ball to start things off. And serving it, it's going to be Carly Fegan, the junior from Orland Park, Illinois. She'll be making the first serve of the 4th. Amber Morris with the dig. Virginia Rowan getting it over, and the set, and it gets by Morris. And for the 4th period in a row, the Bells take the lead first, 1-0. Fegan now making another serve. And the dig from Morris. Rowan over the net. That one's over, blocked. But still in Bulldog territory, still in play. Rowan getting it over. And who's going to get it? It'll be Feldman. Set over. And another set from the Bells. And Jars with the set to Sullivan, to Feldman. Dug up from Graysick. And played by Reese. Sullivan now to Morris. Set up again from Reese to Martian. And Jars with the dig. Feldman over the net. Tried getting it over, but it was blocked. 2-0 Bells. So here's Fegan making her third serve to start things off in the 4th. Rowan with the set, now going for the point. Dug back up from Fegan. And another dig from Sullivan. Feldman over. Dug back up again from the Bells. And blocked by Rowan and Scott. The lead is cut in half. Rowan being substituted by Cox. So it is the Bulldogs' ball now. Cox will be making her first serve of the 4th. The first serve for the Bulldogs, I should say. And there's the dig from Allen to Fegan. The set from Sullivan. Morris over. It's quickly blocked, but still in play. Morris to Feldman, tries to get the point. And it hits the ground. 2-2 tie in the 4th. So if the Bulldogs win this period, it's over, and they get the W. But again, if the Bells win, there will be a 5th and final round. Bulldogs lead 3-2 now. Lana Cox getting ready to make another serve. That one gets over. And it's dug up. Reese has to hurry. And another dig from Cairns. Sullivan to Morris. The dig from Allen. And it hits the net. Bulldogs now lead 4-2. Cox once again making the serve. That one gets, and it hits the net. It is 4-3. Bulldogs still have the lead. But now the Bells are going to try to get something going here, if they want to force a period number 5. And a great play from Morris. And she makes it 5-3 Bulldogs on the kill. Now Minjares gets the serve for the Bulldogs. Over. Minjares, Sullivan with a one-handed play. And Sullivan now has to set it. That one, and it's blocked. That one's set. Martian. Feldman with the block. 6-3 Adrian. Minjares still has the ball for the Bulldogs. It's Kendall Sullivan. He's getting some quick advice from David Kwan. And that will be the Bulldogs' point again as it goes out. This looks like it barely went out yeah, that one was close. It is 7-3 in favor of the Bulldogs now. Minjares with another serve. That one's over. Minjares with the dig. Sullivan to Feldman. And there's the dig from Fegan. And Reese. Minjares with the dig. Feldman. And it's blocked. It's still in play as Morris is going to try to get it over. Sullivan with another dig. Morris over the net. And it gets right by Allen. It is 8-3. What a start for Adrian College in the fourth. But hopefully they can keep the momentum going. But there's going to be a timeout here, but we'll be right back in a minute for more Adrian College Bulldog volleyball and the St. Mary's Bells. Who's going to win it here?
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit.
And we are back here in the fourth as the Bulldogs starting to pull away. They lead 8-3. And they still have the ball here. Maya Minjares will be serving it once again as it gets over. And there's the dig. And it's blocked again from Chan, but it's still in play. Feldman will have to dig it. To Sullivan, to Morris. Now the Bells will now get the ball as that one hit the net on the play from Morris. The Bells trying to keep their hopes alive here. As that one gets over. Morris getting it back. Trying to get the ball back for the Bulldogs as quick as they can. And Sullivan to Morris, and it hits the net again. Bulldogs still have the lead. But they will want to get the ball back as quick as they can to try to keep their momentum going. And now the Bells have something going here. Lana Cox with the dig. Sullivan. Feldman over the net. Dug up from Reese. Kayla Chan. And Chan again with another block. Helps the Bulldogs get the ball back. They lead 9-5 now. Here comes Reckling and Thackeray. And Sullivan and Feldman. going to the sidelines. Thackeray, one of our seniors, makes the serve. That one's over. And nice dig from Cox. And now Morris. That one's over and out. Or wait just a minute. Apparently it made contact with the hand before it made contact with the ground. It is 9-6. Thackeray with the dig. Couldn't get enough altitude on it as Reckling went for the diving play, but the ball just gets in front of her. Caroline Cairns now serving it for the Bells. Manjares with the dig. Reckling to Morris. Dug up again from Martian. That was over. Reckling to Manjares. Morris goes for the point, and it goes out. Bulldogs lead 10-7. Rowan now coming back in for Cox. Now Morris will be serving it for the Bulldogs. There's the dig. Set over the net. Maya Manjares with the dig. Reckling to Morris. That one's over. Megan Reckling with the set. Rowan goes for the point. And the Bulldogs just got their 11th. As again, once you have the lead, it's important to know that you just have to keep that momentum going and going as far as you can. And it's the Bells' point, as it was just within the line. Graysick now will be serving it for the Bells. That one's over. Morris to Reckling. That one's over the net. And the set. And Morris has to hurry. And the ball hits the floor. It is 11-9 now. The Bells have the ball again. Graysick now makes a serve. Thackeray. As Reckling again went for the diving play. Struggled to get the contact she wanted. It's Graysick now serving it. It is a 1-point game now. Morris to Manjares. And now Rowan. And it bounces in front of Graysick. 12-10 Bulldogs now. Manjares being substituted by Scott. Atherton will come in and take over for Chan. So here's Atherton now, as the Bulldogs have the ball. She will be making the serve. Over the net, the dig, and nobody was there. As that spot was wide open and the ball landed there. But again, it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes every now and then. And that one's over, and the Bulldogs get the ball back. They lead by 2, 13-11. So far, this has been back and forth, but the Bulldogs are trying to cling on to the lead. So now it's up to Kendall Sullivan to make the serve. And there's a set. And Morris, now at the set, Rowan. And there's the dig from Fegan. Martian over the net. And it'll be the Bells' point. It will be their ball again. So here's Cairns coming in to take over for Lukowski. Fegan now will be serving it. Right after Minjares takes a second to wipe the spot. So the Bulldogs still have the lead, 13-12. Fegan getting ready to make the serve. Morris now with the dig. Sullivan with the set. Rowan has to get there quick. And there's a set from Graysick. And we are tied at 13. As the Bells, after being down 8-3, are starting to turn things around in the fourth. Morris with the dig, Feldman. And it's dug up by Graysick. That one's over. Bulldogs take the lead back, 14-13. So Rowan will now be substituted. So here's Lana Cox serving it for Adrian College. There's a set from Graysick. Minjares with the diving dig. Sullivan to Morris. The flag goes up. We are tied at 14. So here's Reese making another serve. Cox with the set. Sullivan to Morris. And another good dig from Fegan. And it lands in front of Cox. And the St. Mary's Bells take the lead 15-14. Timeout Bulldogs. But the Bells have taken a 15-14 lead in the fourth. This has been a back and forth game so far here, but we'll be back in just a minute right after this.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College.
Bells have the lead in the fourth, 15-14. As Abby Reese will now be serving it. She'll try to, as Sullivan gets to it quick. And Lana Cox with the dig. Grasick with the set. And it gets by Cox. 16-14 Bells. So if the Bells win this, they will force a fifth and final round. That one's over the net. Minjares with the low dig. Feldman over the net. The set from Graysick. Blocked from Morris. But it's out. It is 17-14 Bells. Abby Reese with another serve. It's still the Bells' ball. Morris gets the point on the kill. 17-15 Bells. But now it's up to Minjares to help get things going for Adrian. Manjares with a great serve, with a set. And it'll be the Bulldogs' point as there may have been miscommunication between Grazik and Cairns. Manjares now will be making another serve. As now Manjares gets it over. That one's, and it's the Bulldogs' point, and this game is tied at 17. As Cairns is having a quick conversation with head coach Denise Van de Waal. The official's gonna hand over a towel. But this game is now tied at 17. They're here in the fourth. As we're not quite sure what's happening here. And we're gonna cut to a commercial break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with a quick update right after this.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program.
And we are back here at Marilat Sport and Fitness Center. This is a tie game now, 17-17. Manjares will be serving it for the Bulldogs, and that's over the net. And there's a set over the net. Cox couldn't quite get to it in time. And the Bells take the lead back again, 18-17. So here's Delaney Martian. She'll be serving it now for the Bells. She'll try to get the momentum going now for St. Mary's to keep their hopes alive. There's a set. Morris over the net. That one's over. And we're tied up again at 18. As Kendall Sullivan now being substituted. So here's Megan Feldman. She'll be serving for the Bulldogs. And there's a dig and another dig. Allen attempted to get the point, but the Bulldogs quickly recover it. And Adrian College leads 19-18. Once again, it'll be the Bulldogs. Excuse me, it's still the Bulldogs' ball. Now that they have the lead. Megan Feldman now with another serve. And Martian couldn't quite get the altitude she wanted on the dig. And we're going to have another timeout here. But we'll be back in just a minute, right after these messages from YouTube.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog.
Bulldogs lead 20-18 now in the fourth period as Megan Feldman will be making her serve once again for Adrian, and it's over the net. The dig from Fegan, and another dig from Reese. That's over the net again. Minjardes to Reckling. Chan over the net, and the Bulldogs get their 21st. It's Megan Feldman trying to help the Bulldogs keep their momentum going. And that one gets by as it made contact with Martian's hand. Again, before it touches the floor. Again, if it makes contact with the player's hand before it touches the floor, the team on the other side gets that point. And it barely got over the net. That one's over. Chan tries to block it. Still in play. Over the net. Cox with the dig. Reckling to Chan. And it's too far out. 22-19. Emma Thackeray will be substituting for Megan Feldman. Callie Lukowski coming back in for Carly Fegan. That one's over the net. Thackeray with the dig. Reckling to Morris. And the Bulldogs make it 23-19. Rowan coming back in for Cox. And Morris serves it over the net. And Virginia Rowan. And Minjares with another dig. Reckling to Rowan, excuse me. Bulldogs get their 24th. And Adrian College is 1 point away from taking the series 3-1. Over the net, the dig. Now Morris. Minjares getting it over on the backwards dig. Allen now. Thackeray. Reckling to Rowan. And the Bulldogs win it! The Bulldogs win it! Adrian College takes the series 3-1 over the St. Mary's Bells as they win period number 4, 25-19. Both teams have shown great effort. They have both scored a lot of points, lots of back and forth moments on the offense and defense, tying it up, taking the lead back. But in the end, it is Adrian College reigning supreme. So in the first, to give you a little recap, they won it 25-12, and in the second, the Bells evened it up at one apiece, 25-20. Adrian College won the third, 25-18, and they just won the fourth, and they took the series 3-1 on the final score, 25-19. And I would also like to give a congratulations to our 4 seniors, Emma Thackeray, Amber Morris, Maya Minjardes, and Lana Cox, who will be graduating at the end of the academic year. And it's been kind of emotional for myself because I am a senior too. And so yeah, we would like to say happy senior day to all 4 of them, and congratulations, and we wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors after they have completed not only their athletic careers but also their academic careers here at Adrian as well, because it is important that school always comes first before anything else here. But yeah, we have had a good time working here at Marilat Sport and Fitness Center. We have had a really hard-working, dedicated crew from Dylan Knighton, Michael Hale, Jake Lukehart. I'm Forrest Vernier from Adrian College Television, the home of Adrian College Sports, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And as always, love, and peace.